We're looking at number 24 of the 2015 released items, and here I need to determine the side lengths of our right triangle. And the way that I can do that is by using the Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And I always know that c represents my hypotenuse, which is across from my right angle, and it's my longest side. So I know that that has to be either 21 or 29 because I only have four choices here. And 17 and 20 would have to be the side lengths if it is 21. So I only have two choices for that hypotenuse. So that's just a good thing for me to note. I'm going to start by inspecting 17 and 20 as potentially being the two side lengths because they're the two smallest, the two legs of my hypotenuse. So I'm going to look at 17 squared plus 20 squared equals c squared, and I'm going to see if I can find out what c would be. So I'm going to calculate each of those. And I'll find that 17 squared is 238 and 20 squared is 400. I'll add those together and get 638 equals c squared. And if I take the square root of both sides to get c all by itself, I'm going to get that c is equal to 15.427 blah blah blah. It's really not pretty. So I know that the two legs cannot be 17 and 20. Great. It doesn't mean that one of them can't be 17 and one of them can't be 20, but at least I know that those two legs together can't work out. So now let's look at maybe 17 and 21. Maybe those will work out better for me. So I'm going to substitute those values in again. 17 squared plus 21 squared equals c squared. And again, for 17 squared, I get 289. And for 21 squared, I now get 441. And if I add those together, I get 730. Again, I'm going to take that square root and solve just for c to see if I get anything. And I get something else that looks really ugly. 27.18. It's not a pretty number. So I know that I can't have 17 and 21 together. So let's try 20 and 21 because it looks like that's where this problem's leading us. So I'm going to do 20 squared plus 21 squared equals c squared. 20 squared again is 400 and 21 squared is 441. If I add those together, I get 841 equals c squared. And now I'm going to take the square root of both sides. And I will get that c is equal to 29. Great. So now I know which answers need to go where. I know that my hypotenuse has to be 29. That's my c. I know that one of my legs has to be 21 and one of them has to be 20. It doesn't matter if you put 20 here and 21 down here, or if I had put 21 here and 20 here. That wouldn't have made a difference. So that's okay. That's not going to change your answer at all. The 20 and the 21 are interchangeable. The one that's not interchangeable is 29. It has to go on the hypotenuse.